back or go away. They say pain comes before the tears, but what use is crying when nobody hears? Yeah, when nobody hears. And I've had aching in my bones. I'm growing old and faster than I know, or so I'm told. And they say the good, yeah, the good die young. I must have been bad, all I had was fun. Yeah, all I had was fun. And I've been screaming from the top of my lungs, and I will shout, shout, shout till I let it all out. They say it's something nice or nothing at all. I'll still curse the day I started to fall. Oh, that I started to fall. Oh, 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 oh. Will someone please come and rescue me? I've got a disease and it's killing me. Every single breath I take, one more step towards the mistakes I will make. But oh, now if I had the time, I'd take it to rewind, erase my memories. Maybe then I'd be free, maybe then I'd be free. Hey, call the doctor, the prognosis is looking grim. I'm sorry dear, there's nothing more we can do for you here. They say well, life's a witch and then you die, but if that ain't the truth, sure as hell ain't a lie.
Good morning, welcome to Newsmakers 1490 WDAN, Linda Bolton. In the studio this morning, and no, that was not our normal entry song at all. That was absolutely lovely. That was Anna SCHLUNAKER.
Perfect.
Oh man, I'm done for the day. I've peaked. Anna, you have a beautiful voice. That was lovely. Thank you. She's here, so is Kendall Yates. And we're anticipating one more musician to wander in, if we can find it. And joining us is Jake Aurelian. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
And Jake is the one that organized these folks to come be with us to talk about the downtown market that's going on.
Yes.
That Jake kind of started putting together after the original farmers market moved up north. He wanted something to be happening in downtown Danville, and obviously music and food are a good mix.
Yes, they are.
So tell us a little bit about the market, Jake.
Well, our market's called Saturday Morning Summer Sounds and Farmers Market. My initial idea was to combine two successful events downtown, the Farmers Market and DDI Summer Sounds, just with a lower key environment. So that was my initial idea, Saturday Morning Summer Sounds and Farmers Market. And I had proposed that to the market before they left the library area, and they really weren't interested. And so I kind of just abandoned that idea until February of this year, when Dustin Danger teamed up with Cafe 13 for an event. It was like a vendor event and acoustic musician, just a full morning of music, and it was packed. The whole place was just jam-packed. So after that point, it got me thinking about that initial idea that I'd had many months earlier. So I contacted the cafe and I contacted Dustin to see if they'd like to team up to do this. And when they were interested, then I approached Jordan Cundiff at DDI, and he believed as well that a market should be downtown, and that's kind of how everything came to be.
So how much longer does the season go on?
Our last market yes, our last market is this Saturday, September 30th.
Absolutely, but that doesn't mean it'll be the last. That just means the last one
of the
for
season.
this season.
Yes.
So you're kind of in the business yourself. You do some entertaining yourself. Tell us a little bit about
Jake.
Jake.
I perform as Ripper the Clown. I've been on the show a few times in the past, and Ken Kirby's show. Yes, with Nicole and Ken Kirby, Rock Nation. Yes. To promote my comedy shows downtown. I've been performing comedy since 2012, and the Ripper the Clown character started in my book. So I took a character from my books and turned it into like a a stand-up comedy gimmick, and that morphed into online videos and more books, and so that's been a lot of fun for me. And So, I've met a lot of musicians
I
along
was
the way.
just going to say,
Yes,
so I assume
yes.
that's how you made the connection
Oh, yes.
with these lovely musicians that are with us this morning.
Yes, I've met a lot of musicians along the way, a lot of hosting shows, and kind of going outside the realm of comedy, doing the variety shows as well. So it's given me a lot of connections with fantastic performers, such as the musicians we have in the studio today. And
Let's take a couple minutes before we go to break, because when we come back from break, we're going to hear some more music, and Kendall will be playing too. But Kendall and just scoot up to the mics there as best you can. So Anna, tell us who you are. Tell us about you.
Oh, goodness.
I know.
That's a loaded question.
Well, you only got a couple minutes.
Okay,
So.
perfect. Well, no, I'm a Danville native. I moved away when I was about 19, was away for 11 years. Spent a short time in Minnesota, a little time in Iowa, and then out in Colorado for a bit, and then I moved back. And I really, really happy to be back. A lot of people don't always seem to like Danville, but I'm loving it, so.
Thank you.
Yes.
On behalf of the entire city, thank you. It's what a lot of us have known for a long time. It's a great place to be.
It is, it is. I never thought I'd want to be back, but here I am, and I'm very happy to be home. So.
Have you always been a musician?
No, not always, but I grew up singing in church, who didn't anymore these days. But I did start playing guitar in my early college years, and started writing my own music, and I can't play covers really to save my life, so it's mostly my own music that I play.
Well,
which is rare.
yeah, I was going to say, but that's a good thing, and you really do have a unique voice that I'm sure is probably best suited to your own stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's
covers
not a
don't do
regular
well for me.
voice that you have, but it's very good. It's very good.
Thank you.
So, Kendall, tell us about you.
Hi, I'm a senior in high school this year. I'm 17 years old. I've stayed in Danville, born and raised. I've done a lot of music growing up. I started playing around 9 years old, and I've been playing gigs around Danville, kind of venturing out towards the Indiana area. I've been promoting myself on YouTube and Facebook under Kendall and just kind of seeing where it goes. Music's a big part of my life, and
So, has it always been? I mean, did you just always wanted to be in music?
yeah, my whole family is. Cousin Jared, he was on
Oh,
American
okay.
Idol.
Yeah, of
so
course.
yeah, kind of always like my dad plays, my aunts play, he plays, he sings. Like, it's just kind of been something that I've grown accustomed to.
Family gatherings must be a hoot around your house.
Yes.
Takes holidays to a whole different meaning.
Kendall was our MVP over the weekend at Culture Shock because she did 4 sets.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Bless your heart.
in that heat. So
Oh, yeah, that's
I want to thank
that's a
you
lot. Absolutely.
for doing so many sets that weekend.
Absolutely.
It was hot.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you all here. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to hear some more music. So please join us on Newsmakers 1490 WDAN.
Big this autumn season.
Baby, I'm getting lonely. You're not keeping me alive.
no. Go blind and fantasize. Baby, I'm getting lonely.
That was Kendall Yates, who is with us this morning, along with Anna SCHLUNAKER. Oh, that's twice. and we also have Jake Aurelian with us, and they are obviously musicians, performers. Jake has been the organizer and the impetus behind the Summer Sounds and Farmers Market downtown this summer, and we thank him for having an idea and then actually acting on it. Lots of people have lots of ideas, but that doesn't necessarily mean they ever do anything, so we appreciate the fact that you organized this whole thing with the support of Jordan at DDI and have been able to bring this kind of talent downtown. Kendall, as you heard, has a beautiful voice, and she's still in high school. Anna's also has an equally beautiful voice in a different way, so we've had the pleasure of having them with us this morning. So Jake, this whole thing is pretty spectacular to have this opportunity for musicians to share their talent.
Yes, it is. And again, you know, I had teamed with Dustin Danger, who's also a musician, and Jason and Carl over at Cafe 13 to make this happen downtown. In addition to, you know, of course, like I said earlier, Jordan Cundiff of DDI. And one of our main ideas throughout this whole process was to give musicians a really wonderful, you know, venue to perform in this market environment. And what you just heard today from Anna and Kendall, it's just a sampling of the really amazing superlative music that we've had all summer at Saturday Morning Summer Sound.
And that is really one of the things when we talk about, you know, these ladies both live here. One of them actually came back, and Kendall we haven't allowed to leave yet because she's still in high school. But that's one of the amazing things about this area is the number of talented people we have, which I never cease to be amazed at how much talent we have in this community.
Yes.
And that's whether it's acting, singing, whatever it is. We just have a lot of talented people, and it's great that you've created this environment where these folks can actually perform beyond even the DDI experience, or the downtown Summer Sounds experience on Friday night.
Yes, and something really cool happened, and it happened right off the bat, and it wasn't something any of us planned, but musicians just show up and jam with each other. And that to me was really, it was just amazing to see, and everyone, the patrons, the vendors, everyone enjoys this. It's just random songs that they play on the fly, and it just really creates a festive environment. I mean, musicians who have never met each other just come and they just perform together.
See, I think that's one of the things that people really enjoy. The formality of structured performances are great, but to be able to just go somewhere and listen to people just perform and share their talent it's a rare thing anymore, and so that's why people enjoy it so much. Do you think you're going to try to work with the folks at Cafe 13 and continue some stuff?
Oh, yes.
Even as we move into the winter months?
I was just thinking about that this morning, actually.
Well, all right,
doing something throughout the winter, and definitely, you know, restarting Saturday Morning Summer Sounds and Farmers Market in the spring. And you know what? You said that we kind of the formality aspect of it. That's kind of how we are there, just with vendors in general. We don't have a lot of rules. If you want to set up, if you're a vendor, if you've produced it or made it yourself, come set up. It's free. We don't have a lot of rules. We really don't want a lot of rules. We just want a laid back environment and just have fun and enjoy each other. And really, all the vendors, we've become like a family. The past couple of weeks, many vendors have said, "Oh, we're going to miss seeing each other every Saturday, and how we're all going to have to get together at least once a month."
That's cool. So, it would be nice if you could continue something like Cafe 13 is.
Yes.
You know, those folks have brought some great things to that venue that was started many years ago, and we love so much. So that's really cool.
Yes.
We've only got a couple of minutes before we go to break. Anna, you want to slide back up to the mic and play us out with something?
Oh, I put my guitar away.
Oh, no, never
no.
put your guitar away, not on Newsmakers.
Yes, no.
Yeah. Slide on up and something, like I said, we've only got a couple minutes, but
Okay,
let's play out with it, whatever you want to play.
Sure.
Tall as the clouds in the skies. green or blue, just like you, yeah. You know when I was young, I used to catch snakes and frogs, climb trees, scraping knees, get stung by bees. Go swimming in the creek that was down the street. But where have the body gone? Days gone by. Oh, nothing but my memories keeping me high. You know, sometimes I wish that I could turn back time. Where have the bygone days gone by?
We didn't do a break.
Studio this morning, Jake Aurelian is here. He's the organizer and facilitator of the farmers market in downtown Danville and summer sound, acoustic sound that has been going on this summer on Saturdays. As Kendall tries to get her guitar out so she can play us out when we get done. Let's just give up on the myth that we don't know what we're doing. We're winging it. But anyway, also with us are Anna SCHLUNAKER, and Anna extends her apologies to you as she played us out to break. Her voice started going. She's fighting a cold, and so we got her some water, so it's a little bit better.
It sounded amazing, though.
I know, it sounded great anyway, but I could just feel your pain as it was starting to crack on you toward the end. And also with us is KENDALL YATES, and Kendall's going to play us out when we get ready to end the show. And they've been with us this morning. Very talented musicians. Kendall's still in high school. Anna, are you?
I am 31, so not still in high school.
You could have passed for college.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Well,
Thank
no, but
you.
it's true. I'm impressed. But they've been playing this summer, and Jake, again, this just people show up on Saturday mornings, and you have vendors there selling.
Yes.
Fresh corn, tomatoes, whatever, and stuff they've made,
We have
and then they have a
vendors.
chance to hear this music.
Yes, we have produce vendors, we have art vendors, book authors such as myself, we have lawn arts. It's very diverse. It's a farmer's market with a more artisan slant and entertainment slant.
Which is really very nice,
Yes.
because I think that's one of the things that people enjoy about going to something like a farmer's market. It's all that other stuff.
Yes, exactly.
That's the reason to the Mecca to the West has become so popular, I think, because of what they do over there with musicians.
Yes.
I think that's a big deal. People really enjoy that.
Yes, it is, and it's nice just to meander through the market and to have nice music playing and low-key music.
Unfortunately, we didn't have Jake here at the beginning of the season. This is the last time. It's Saturday is the last day,
yes,
right?
Saturday is the last day of the season, and it goes from 9 a.m. until 1, and it's going to be an open jam I invited back all the musicians who have played throughout the year, throughout the season, rather. We've got
And are they playing at Temple or what?
No, we're at the Kresge
Park.
Park.
Okay.
Yes, we are a Temple for Culture Shock.
Okay, that's
just
what
for
I
that
thought.
weekend.
Yeah,
Yes.
but okay.
Yes. So we're back at our usual spot, our usual time, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Kresge lot, and we've got Live Through Wednesday coming, Zach Curley, KENDALL YATES, Sean Husseini, Seth Pyatt, and Quiet on the Ride. They'll all be performing, just jamming together, and just an open invitation. Any musicians out there that want to hear this interview, want to come on out and play with everyone at the market. And then we've also got Albert King. He does ventriloquism. The kids really love his act. And so that's what we'll have on Saturday for entertainment. And I've heard from several new vendors who want to set up for the last market. So we've had, it started off kind of slow with vendors, but we've really increased our vendors. And so I think this week, the final week will probably be the biggest that we've had for vendors.
Excellent. Well, that's good, and that bodes well for spring. And that said, we're going to hope that you're going to try to work out something with Cafe 13 to do some things over the winter
Yeah, that
months
would be nice.
Where these musicians can perform. I think acoustic music is so special.
Yes, it is.
I think you actually hear the artist and you hear the music and you can hear the message.
Yes.
So much better with acoustic music. So what a great opportunity that will be if you can work that out.
Yes,
we'll just kind of bug you about that.
Okay, feel free.
But again, Saturday morning, go down to Kresge. Hang out for a while, buy some stuff, or just hang out for a while and listen to music, because there's a lot of talented musicians, and this will give you a chance, another chance, to hear some of them. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
And sincerely, thank you for actually having an idea and then acting on it.
Well, thank you.
Kendall,
Thank you.
scoot on up.